Morning folks, you can see we locked and loaded. Just waiting for the guests to arrive, and then we'll be heading up towards First Rocks this morning.
Okay, gang up them today.
Plenty. Sit. Bang.
Shout out to his family. It's a nice big group this morning. All smiles. Even Omar. Cruising. There you go, first fish of the morning. Not a very big one, but we're on. That's it. Alright, there you go, one catface. First for the day, let's hope we get some more. There we go, so we've got a recapture. I'm just going to try and get the number. Let's quickly measure the oak. So we moved, came back. Whew. Straight away, tight. There you go, that's a much better cat face. Yeah, he's also got a number plate. Number's been chowed. So folks, I must be honest, this has been such an interesting phenomenon. This dune that has just been eroded away. And so I've come down on the high tide because this morning I had some folks that I took fishing. Yeah, this is more or less where the heap of debris was, and you can see it's gone. And there's the next pile. It'll be interesting to see how long it takes before that's gone. I guess probably about 10 meters from the water's edge at the moment to that heap of debris. So it's a nice marker. And as I speak, so the dune is still eroding away. This time around it's wave action that's causing the erosion. If you watch that log there, how it's heading up into the system over the top of there you can see it now, and it's moving quite quickly, but there's also a strong northeasterly wind assisting it, but it's moving fast. So I'll go around later on and have a look at what's going on there at the confluence. I think that could be pretty interesting too. I saw a big chunk of sand drop away there on the top of that dune there. Just giving you an idea of the height, and you can see how its pieces are breaking away big time here, non-stop. So as I've got to the top of the dune itself, see here's another kind of a marker here. There's a bit of a little gap between the two bits of vegetation. But I'm right at the top of the dune. I'm too scared to go too close because just now it all breaks away with me on top of it. But if I scan across towards the dune with the marker dune, you can see the water is definitely getting closer and closer to that big log on the left hand side of it. And basically, if I scan around this channel here, this is where the second mouth, again I use it as inverted commas, and if I scan across to that black, if you can see it like a little triangle thing there, that there is that metal marker that we used to use. It used to have the wheel a push pull, and had the wheel on it that we used to use, and then basically through that channel there into the reeds, that's where the water flowed. So it'll be interesting to see if it gets there. It's a long way away, but the way nature's been working the last while, you never know what's going to happen. As I say, the northeasterly wind is cranking, and if I stand up top here and I scan across, it's beautiful to see all this clean seawater heading up. And I'm going to go up to Confluence and see what's going on up there. But if I am zoomed to the max, but at the top there it looks like there's a little streak of water coming over. It almost looks like it wants to create a channel, and then should that happen, this will all become an island. And again, if that had to happen, this whole formation here that we're seeing erode away will also change, because then the water will go directly out there. What I'm doing, folks, is I'm just trying to get markers so we can just see how much it's eroding over 24 hours. And you can see there's a camel hump, you call it that, and we'll see how long it takes before that is gone. Directly opposite where the water's coming over the bank, you can see it's quite a flow. Tomorrow's full spring, not today, but now on the colour line here, folks, the wind is cranking, but bear with me. You can see it's kind of like stalled. You can see all the debris on the colour line as the two bodies of water have collided. Even inside here, you can see there's not much of a movement. A wave coming through, but it's not doing too much. But the rest of the confluence, brown. Nice to come down on the high tide. I've been showing you the low tide every morning, but really interesting to see what it looks like now. Distinct colour line. Hopefully on the video you can pick up the actual speed in which this water is moving. It's so hard to believe that it actually stalls. Does it make sense? But I guess it is, because if you look at that big log in the middle there,